Royal Tour, Day 7, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle visit Fraser Island. Queenslanders were disappointed with yesterday's shock announcement about the Duchess. But we have good news. Meghan Markle has made a low-key entrance to Fraser Island ahead of her day of mostly rest and recuperation. With the couple arriving separately, the Duchess of Sussex stepped off a flashier whale-watching boat while her husband arrived on a bus on the island's barge from Hervey Bay in Queensland. Meghan was whisked down the timber jetty in a 4WD with fans struggling to get a glimpse of her through the car's tinted windows. Meghan's surprise island gesture. If you were hoping to catch a glimpse of the Duchess of Sussex in Queensland today, you may be in luck after all. Kensington Palace said Meghan Markle would not be participating in scheduled events when she and Prince Harry touched down on Fraser Island today, but those going to meet the Duchess may still get to see her. A spokesperson confirmed to News.com. They were working towards an appearance on the island today, most likely at Kingfisher Bay Jetty for the scheduled meet and greet with the public later this afternoon. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry arrived at Hervey Bay Airport just before 11:30 am. Harry was filmed waving to a crowd of excited fans as he boarded the barge that will travel to Fraser Island. Advertisement. The couple is making their way separately to the island, with Meghan on a fancier boat and Harry on the barge. A spokesperson has also confirmed Meghan will spend the day getting some rest at Kingfisher Bay Resort, where the couple will spend the night, while her husband follows through with the scheduled commitments. Kensington Palace said yesterday the Duchess would not be participating in the scheduled events. That news came after she took a step back from some duties yesterday, with her husband overheard telling fans she was resting. Being pregnant takes its toll, he said. Police boats are stationed in the water surrounding Sunset Jetty and locals have gathered to catch a glimpse of the royals as their boats arrive. It's about a 30-minute trip from Kingfisher Bay Resort to Pyle Valley, where the Duke will kick off today's events with an official smoking ceremony from traditional owners of the land. The location can only be accessed by 4WD. With the narrow track there a rough and rocky ride over bumpy sand through the forest. While the prince has spent most of his time in Australia speeding around Sydney in a motorcade of slick vehicles, today's transport will be a little different. If morning sickness isn't a problem for mum-to-be Meghan, motion sickness would have been, should she have followed through with today's events. Blue skies and light clouds are covering the island. It's only 23°C but the humidity makes the environment seem hotter than it is. Fraser Island isn't the kind of luxurious paradise you might find further north in the Whitsundays. The largest soft sand island in the world, it has 206,000 acres of protected rainforest. Mosquitoes and sandflies are also out in force on the island and are visibly buzzing in the air as soon as you get off the barge. Locals and tourists, some holding small Australian flags, were lining up at Riverhead's wharf early this morning waiting to make the trip over to the island to see the couple. Barges and ferries for today's royal visit were almost at capacity. Hotel owners told News.com. They had experienced a surge in bookings for the weekend. Royals en route to Fraser Island Resort. The royal couple were spotted boarding a plane out of Sydney about 10:30 am. The Duchess of Sussex rocked a summery look, with a sleeveless maroon and white polka dot dress and her hair tied into a ponytail. The prince wore a dark grey button-up shirt with rolled-up sleeves and beige chinos. Harry and Meghan head to luxury resort. Harry and Meghan were spotted leaving Admiralty House in Sydney just after 9:30 am. The Duchess gave a little wave to the cameras as she and her husband were driven out of Kirriby. Harry is expected to take part in a traditional welcome ceremony with the local people and visit an iconic lake in Fraser Island later this afternoon. Harry and Meghan will arrive at the Kingfisher Bay Resort later this afternoon. The eco-resort has quiet beaches, secluded villas and a fancy health spa, which will be perfect for the pregnant Duchess, who has been left worn out following a straight week of back-to-back engagements. Prince Charles stayed at the resort during a visit to Australia in 1994. David Hay, the resort's general manager, suggested he may have influenced Meghan and Harry into staying there. "We know Prince Charles is very much into sustainability and nature, so he absolutely loved Kingfisher Bay Resort," he told the Today Show this morning. "We'd like to think he might have had a word with Harry before he came out. and suggested he come and stay with us. The tour down under has had many sentimental links for the prince. Saturday night's official Invictus Games opening ceremony marked 45 years to the day that his grandmother the Queen opened the iconic Sydney Harbour landmark, and today's island stay is a nod to the visit his father Prince Charles completed in 1994 at the end of his official Australian tour. Wet weather has followed the Duke and Duchess down under, and it could find them again in Queensland. While early forecasts predicted a sunny day, showers rolled over the bay last night with flashes of lightning. Clouds have hung around this morning with skies expected to stay overcast.